This is an instrument you have probably not seen before. It is called a gusle, a kind of simple violin. The man who is playing it is considered to be amongst the best in the world. This instrument is an integral part of the Montenegrin culture. It has been used for centuries as an accompaniment to poetry recitals. And that poetry and this instrument are at the base of the culture and the history of Montenegro. This recital took place recently at the Newtown Leagues Club in Sydney at an event of great importance to artistically minded Yugoslav Australians. The highest literary awards in Yugoslavia are known as the Njegos Awards, titled in honour of Peter Petrovich Njegos, a ruler, bishop and poet of Montenegro who lived in the last century. To the southern Slavs, Njegos is what Shakespeare is to the English. The Njegos Awards for Poetry are now also made in Australia by the Australian Montenegrin Association, Njegos. The awards are now in their 4th year, and this year's first prize went to a bus driver in Canberra. An extraordinary achievement, and to say he was proud would be an understatement.
It means a lot to me, especially because I'm planning to publish a book later on. And this will be a great help.
When did you first start writing poetry?
It's about when I was at school.
Really?
About was maybe 20 years ago.
Now this award, of course, is for 1 year's work of poetry.
Yes.
What sort of poems are they? What are they about?
There are some love poems, poems about life.
Why do you write poetry?
Where I come from, we have lots of poetry writers, and this is something like a part from us, from our people, from feeling, from our history.
From generation to generation, the art and the stories are passed on, and not just in Montenegro, but in Australia as well. Certainly one star of the show was the visiting artist who had come especially for the awards night, Boško Vujacic. Here he performs a song about Miloš Obilić, a folk hero from the Turkish wars 500 years ago. In days gone by, the gusle musicians were mostly blind men who during 5 centuries of Turkish domination, through epic songs, ballads and poems, kept the culture, the language and the customs alive. A reflection back to the past glory of noblemen, kings and emperors. So it is much more than an instrument. The songs and the feeling is serious.
Izuzetno osjećanje. Družiti sa poezijom znači nalaziti se u jednom drugom svijetu, u svijetu poeta. A Njegoš kaže, poete su pokolenje ludo. Mislim da ne bi mogao pravi guslar, ne bi mogao biti, niti dočarati slušaocu epsku poeziju, ukoliko on ne bi je kazao iz srca, što kaže Radičević, što bi pjesma da od srca nije. U svakom slučaju mora se guslar saživjeti sa tekstom, sa poezijom koju pjeva i mora se naći u ulozi svih tih junaka, svih tih majki koji očekuju svoje ili muževe ili sinove sa bojišta ili ih neće nikad dočekati. U svakom slučaju to mora ta pjesma da ide iz srca. Mišca pomračuje, štale oni da hoće iste vola, kad Obilić stane.
Among other officials present this night was Mr. Lionel Mead, Regional Director of the Department of Immigration and Ethnic Affairs in Sydney. There is, of course, a lighter side to Montenegrin culture. Like all the rest of Yugoslavia, dancing is important in their own way. Some interesting facts on Montenegro. Technically, they are still at war with Japan. The country was an ally of Russia in the 1905-06 conflict with Japan, and somehow they never got around to signing a peace treaty. And did you know that the Montenegrins are classified as Europe's tallest people? They are also similar to Scots, a small mountainous region bordering the southern Adriatic coast and Albania. They are Highlanders and live in family clans. To them, heroism and personal honour is a great treasure.